Hello, Leo. This is going to be your finance and career reading. My name is Marisol. Welcome to my channel. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All of the cards that I'm using are in the bottom of the description. Please remember to hit the subscribe button if this reading resonates with you. Also, if you want a private reading or lessons on how to create your best life, the links are in the bottom, or my information is in the bottom of the description. Let's begin. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise message for Leo's finance and career reading for February 2026. See what your message is. Mishaps. There may be some minor setbacks, but it's only asking you to review your work and see what you have missed out on. Mistakes teach us lessons. So if you have a business, review your work, right? Because it could set you up. You make a mistake, you could correct it, right? But it could set you back a bit, right? Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise reading for Leo's finance and career reading for February 2026. What are the messages for Leo's finance and career reading for February 2026. We begin with your wish being fulfilled. This is going to bring in hope and inspiration for you. Go with the flow, right? Align yourself with what you want. I see a lot of growth. I see abundance. I see you grounded. I see you climbing mountains, Leo. And this all has to do with your work, with your job, with your business for some of you, right? If it's work related, it could be that you get a promotion, right? If it's business related, it could be that you sell something that you were waiting to sell, right? This is progress. And so with this progress, you're going to be able to take new adventures, to relocate, to do new things, to travel. And this is an opportunity that the universe is offering you, okay? And I feel like you never thought that this would happen, but it is happening. So, and this is happening because you released an energy, let go of an energy. And so now you're more grounded, there's more growth. You are able to look at things from a different perspective. You are able to look at things from a different point of view. You see things clearer, right? And so something has ended. It has ended successfully. But this is going to give you an opportunity to start that new chapter in your life. That new chapter in which you're able to do things that you couldn't do before. With that new chapter comes abundance, comes prosperity, comes you being able to make long-term plans. And if you look, really look in there, your ships are coming in. I see a lot of success here on whatever it is that you're passionate about. The universe is saying, go with the flow. Have patience and moderation. Align yourself with what you want. Once you align yourself with what you want, you're going to see that balance comes in, that you are able to prioritize what's best for you. There's a lot of growth here. There's success. I feel like you're starting to get grounded. Once a balance comes in, once you align yourself with what you want, you're going to feel like everything is happening in synchronicity, one after the other. You're going to feel like things are happening in divine timing, right? because they're happening in synchronicity. The Queen of Swords is able to communicate clearly what you want, right? So you're able to communicate clearly what you want in a job situation, in a business situation. There's been some fears, there's been some challenges, but you embrace those fears and those challenges, and you make them a stepping stone towards your goal. If you have not, make those fears, those challenges, a stepping stone towards your goal. But I do feel like you have, because all of this wouldn't be happening if you didn't take those fears and make them a stepping stone towards your goal. At the bottom of the deck, you're very passionate, you're very motivated, and that passion and that motivation is going to bring in money, it's going to help you achieve success. Let's start clarifying these cards. So there could be some mishaps, there may be some minor setbacks, but it's only asking you for a review your work and see what have you missed out on. Mistakes teach us lessons, right? We make a mistake, that's a lesson. That's not a life sentence, okay? So let's ask the universe to help us clarify this mishap card for Leo's finance and career reading. Wow. And so this might have triggered you, right? Made you remember when you didn't do things back in your childhood. It's time to take care of that inner child. I am going to clarify that card. Please help us clarify mishaps and the Six of Cups together. Please help us for Leo's finance and career reading. Mishaps and the Six of Cups together. Got the Eight of Coins, okay? So, like I said, that was a mistake. It's not a life sentence. You learn from that mistake. The universe is saying, you are skilled. You are educated. Everybody makes mistakes, okay? And so we got the star. The star is a wish being fulfilled. And even though you feel like you made mistakes and you were attacking yourself, forgive yourself, because you are skilled, right? Educated in what you want to do. And so the universe is saying, your wish is going to be fulfilled. This is going to bring in hope and inspiration for you, Leo. And so let's clarify this star card for Leo's finance and career reading, universe. And you got the Queen of Coins. So the Queen of Coins is very wise, it's very practical, right? She sees everything with beauty. I feel like you have a lot of good ideas. Put them out there and trust your intuition, trust your inner wisdom, so that this wish could be fulfilled. Because there is a new beginning here. And this new beginning has to do with your creative progress, which could be a job, your career, your business. Let's ask the universe to help us clarify this card, Ace of Wands, for Leo's finance and career reading. Please help us clarify the Ace of Wands for Leo's finance and career. And so you got the Ten of Cups. This promotion, whatever it is that you're making progress on that has to do with business, career, finances, right? It's going to bring some happy changes into your life. Now you've released an energy, you've let go of an energy, which is allowing you to look at things from a different perspective, from a different point of view. And it's allowing you to grow, to stay grounded, to see things more clearly, to achieve success. So let's clarify this Hangman for you, Leo. It is the Knight of Swords, and so, yeah, you're seeing things clearly now, right? I am going to clarify, and this is a decision that you have made. Let me clarify this Knight of Swords for Leo's finance and career reading. Please help us clarify this Knight of Swords for Leo's finance and career reading. Please help us clarify this Knight of Swords for Leo's finance for February 2026. And so where you were feeling stuck because you made this decision about a clarity, you have a new perspective on things because you're grounded now, because you've grown, you free yourself, right? It is the end of something, the culmination of something, allowing you to start a new chapter in your life. And so, let's clarify the world for you. And in this new chapter, you could do something totally different. So let's ask the universe to help us clarify the world for Leo's finance and career reading. Please help us clarify the world for Leo's finance and career reading. So this culmination, whatever you were going through in the past, that has ended. It's not only clarified by the world, which is a culmination, a completion, but it's clarified by the death card that says that that has ended, completely ended. And so now there's abundance, there's prosperity. You're going to be able to make long-term plans. There's success. Definitely, Leo, your shifts are coming in. Let's ask the universe to help us clarify this Three of Wands for Leo's finance and career reading. Please help us clarify this Three of Wands for Leo's finance and career reading. And you got the Nine of Cups. Definitely your dreams are going to come true. We see it in this card. There's success, there's abundance, there's prosperity. You're going to be able to make long-term plans. Your ships are coming in. It required for you to go with the flow. It required for you to align yourself with what you wanted. It required for you to have patience and moderation. But there's growth, there's success here. It looks like you balanced yourself. And when you're balanced, you're able to make the best decisions for yourself. So let's ask the universe to help us clarify this Temperance card for Leo's finance and career reading for February 2026. And you got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about a proposal, okay? So there's a proposal on the table. As this person has a lot of green. So this is good luck. There's money coming in. There's clarity coming in. I feel like you're connected to your higher ground. I do want to clarify this Knight of Cups. Universe, please help us clarify the Knight of Cups with the Temperance card for Leo's finance and career reading. Please help us clarify the Knight of Cups with the Temperance card for Leo's finance and career reading. So I feel like because you have balanced yourself, right? Now you have a proposal coming in, right? And you have to have control, right? Don't let anybody manipulate you over this decision on this proposal. Because I do feel like you've made a decision, like you've gotten clarity and you've made a decision. Communicate clearly what you want. Let's ask the universe to help us clarify this Queen of Swords for Leo's finance and career reading for February 2026. Please help us clarify this Queen of Swords. And so, by communicating clearly, you're going to end this situation, which is going to allow you to have a new beginning. I like that. And so I feel like you embraced these fears, these challenges that you had, and you made them a stepping stone towards your goal. Let's ask the universe to help us clarify this Five of Wands for Leo's finance and career reading. Please help us clarify this Five of Wands for Leo's finance and career reading. Look at that. So, even though there's been a transformation, there's been a change, I feel like maybe you got a better job that paid you more money, that made you happier, and this was a wise decision for you. You might have thought that you were not skilled, but you are skilled. You are educated, right? This situation freed you, right? When you were feeling stuck. I feel like you made a decision to either change jobs or you were forced to go into another job. Embracing those fears was the right thing to do. By communicating clearly, you're also ending a situation, because that's the best thing to do, to be honest and communicate clearly. But that change brought you clarity. I like that. And there's good news about money coming in. Trust your intuition, trust your inner wisdom. Know that you have infinite, unlimited potential. Let us see what your dream big, manifest big card is going to be. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear dream big, manifest big card for Leo's finance and career reading for February 2026. Making a vision board. I use a vision board all the time. It is my favorite way of manifesting what I want. For those of you that want to learn more about the law of attraction, this is very law of attraction. The links to my podcast are in the bottom of the description about understanding the law of attraction. There's 5 episodes, and I put them down in the bottom of the description if you're interested. Putting on some relaxing music and light some candles. Put on some relaxing music and light some candles. Grab your scissors, glue, and a big piece of card as a base. Look for images that inspire you in your goals. Print them and cut them out. Magazines, postcards from places you want to visit, and quotes can be great to bring your motivation for your dreams. Once you've collected all your images, place them on the card and arrange them into a layout you're happy with. Stick these down with your glue and decorate gaps with colorful tape, ribbons, and anything fun you need. When dry, hang up your board somewhere you can see it for daily inspiration. And what I do is every few months I go in, I see what I have manifested, I put something new that I want to manifest, okay? All right, let's see what your angel number is going to be. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise angel number for Leo's finance and career reading for February 2026. Now remember, this angel number It's not only going to give you more information about your reading, but it's also a positive message from someone that has crossed over. 777 has to do with spirituality. This has to do with an awakening, a situation in which you had a difficult time, but in that situation you evolved, you matured, right? And since you matured, you are able to see things clearly now. The sevens are also about good luck, but you have awakened, Leo. This is about spirituality. I am deeply connected to my spiritual path. I seek and embrace higher wisdom, allowing my soul to grow and evolve. My spiritual journey guides me to profound enlightenment and peace. I love that. 777. I will put that down in the bottom of the description. Remember that it's also a positive message from someone that has crossed over, and you could Google that number and see what resonates with you. Let's see what your crystal oracle card is going to be. I will give you information that I get intuitively from this crystal oracle card. I will put the meaning in the bottom of the description. The meaning of the book, okay? Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise crystal oracle card for Leo. Finance and career reading for February 2026. Ajoite. I feel like you're supported by the universe, right? By your ascended masters, by your angels, by your spirit guides. Because you went through this transformation, and think about it. Somebody else would have never been able to go through what you went through. But in the end, it was to mature, it was to get clarity, it's to get awakened, right? And things seem to be going better for you now. You embraced those fears and you made them a stepping stone towards your goal. I've made digital products of this Ajoite, and I will put the links in the bottom. I will put the link to my Etsy shop in the bottom of the description so that you can go ahead and go look at the digital products. In this case, you could look at the Ajoite if you're interested. Ajoite digital products. I make my digital products with photo. I also use digital products for my videos, for my thumbnails, right? And so I put the link in the bottom of the description if you're interested in that. Go ahead and look, right? It might be something that you're interested in. Let's see what your affirmation is going to be. You're worth it. Embrace your worth as a human being and never settle for anything less than the happy, healthy life you deserve. You're worth it, Leo. Alright, Leo, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. What part of the world are you listening from? I would love to know. Or how did this reading resonate with you? And hit that notification bell so that the next time that the readings come up, you are notified. I hope to see you next time. I want to thank you for being here.